Hello friends, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to explain a 2013 drama and crime real story based movie named 3096 Days. Warning, spoilers ahead, watch out and take care. The movie starts with a dance bar where Natasha's father is enjoying with his friend. At that time Natasha is also there and her age is only 10 years old. Since Natasha has a family but her mom and dad do not live together, which has a direct impact on Natasha's life, as she have to live with each other in turn. Today Natasha's father is about to drop Natasha with her mom, but he gets so busy with his enjoyment that he doesn't notice anything. That's why they became late for her mom's house. The next day, when Natasha wakes late, her mom gets very angry with her, after which she wakes up and gets ready for school. But her mom is still angry and she is still scolding Natasha. Hearing all this, Natasha also gets angry. She also gets into a fight with her mom, after which she goes on her way to school alone. There are some questions in his mind about why this is happening to me. What is my fault in this? Why can't I get his love even after being with mom and dad? And this is also true because at this age children should get love of their parents. They should grow up by doing sports at this age, but at this age, she gets scolded, not loved. Thinking this, she is going from her home to school in anger when suddenly a man catches her on the way and takes her with him in a car. Natasha screams, but the man knocks her unconscious. The man's name is Wolfgang. After that, Natasha regains consciousness. She finds herself in a small room. She does not understand where she is. She even knocks on the door, but no one hears her voice. Then, after some time, Wolfgang comes. He brings food for her and a small mat for sleeping so that she can sleep comfortably. Natasha is very scared, so she eats food. After this, when she goes to sleep, she says to Wolfgang, "Will you kiss me good night like his mother used to do?" On hearing this, Wolfgang kisses her and leaves. 4 months pass like this. Then one day, Natasha gives Wolfgang a letter that she wrote for her mom. She asks him to deliver the letter to her, but Wolfgang tells her that it is of no use, as your family doesn't need you. Those people do not love you. I had demanded money from them instead of you. They would have fulfilled it, but they did not do anything like this. Wolfgang lied to Natasha. He had made no such demands. Now we see that Natasha's mom tried to search her daughter by missing report written about her in newspapers, radio stations, and everywhere. Wolfgang sees this news, but he is with his mom at that time and he angrily tells his mom, "How can a man do this with such a small child?" After this, we see that the police also start their investigation, and they get the evidence. Actually, on the way Natasha was kidnapped, on the same day the girl from Natasha's school saw her being kidnapped, but being far away, she is able to see the color of the car and type of car only. The police also started their investigation quickly. They makes it to Wolfgang's house, but Wolfgang talks to the cop with a free-spirited and good-natured mind, and as a result, the police believe he is innocent and find nothing in the car, allowing him to flee. Now the case comes back to where it started. After this, we see that Wolfgang used to give Natasha books to read, from which Natasha used to pass her time. Similarly, 4 years have passed since she became a teenager, but she did not grow well as Wolfgang did not give her food every day. In the next scene, we see Natasha's mom, who is very upset as there has been no news of Natasha in 4 years. But he kept the hope that one day my daughter would definitely come to me, and she is alive. Here we learn that Natasha's mom used to love Natasha more than she used to get angry at Natasha. After this, we see that one day when Natasha is reading a book, she gets her periods for the first time, which she does not know anything about. Only then we see that Wolfgang comes there and takes her with him. She comes out of that room for the first time, and she sees that the room she has been locked in for so many years is a secret room, which is below the basement. It was not easy for him to escape from there. Now Wolfgang brings him with him and asks him to get a shower. And after that, Wolfgang sometimes takes her outside the house, but he lets her stay inside the house. Then, as soon as he starts giving freedom to Natasha, he starts changing his behavior a bit with Natasha. Even when Natasha goes to take a bath, Wolfgang comes there. He doesn't let him close the door, and he stands there. Natasha also sometimes wears Wolfgang's clothes, but he brings clothes for Natasha on Christmas. She is happy to see, but she doesn't know what Wolfgang's plan behind this. And after this, his behavior starts to change even more. He starts to cut Natasha's hair, and on her small mistakes, he beats Natasha a lot. He has no mercy on Natasha and makes her work all day and makes her sleep hungry at night. One day, Natasha is very hungry, and Wolfgang is eating in front of Natasha, when Natasha extends her hand to his plate and tries to get food. But Wolfgang does not like this, and he beats Natasha very badly for this, so she gets scared a lot. A few days later, he takes Natasha with him for shopping, but he warns her that if you try to run away, I will shoot you. After this, when they are leaving, Natasha gets sad after seeing the people outside after a long time and she raises the question in her mind that, why my life is so useless, how happy everyone is and how happy I am. and after this both of them are in the supermarket. Then for a while Wolfgang leaves from there. Natasha gets a chance to escape from there, but she is so scared that she couldn't do anything. And then Wolf comes back to her, and both of them go home. When both of them sleep together, Natasha asks him, "Why did you kidnap me?" Wolfgang tells him that the first time I saw you with your mom in a shop, I was attracted to your smile a lot, and after that I followed you, found out everything about you, made this room for you. It took me 6 months to make it, and it took me a whole year to bring you here. After hearing all this, Natasha gets a big shock, because she did not even expect it. After a few days she comes out again, both of them go for ice skating. There Natasha goes for washroom and there she finds a girl. She tries to tell him about herself, but due to the change of language, the girl is unable to understand Natasha's words and leaves from there, but Wolfgang sees her talking, and after coming from there, he beats Natasha very badly, but now Natasha has decided that she has to run away from here. She is looking for an opportunity. Now we see that Wolfgang has no job and all his savings are now exhausted, so he decides to sell his car. After that both of them clean the car. Just then Wolfgang gets a phone call from the car buyer, and he goes inside the house to talk. Just then Natasha sees the main gate, which was open. She was also looking for this opportunity. She immediately runs away and just keeps on running. She didn't even know where she was going. She runs to a garden, and there she finds a lady. She tells them her name and tells her to call the police. After some time, the police arrive there and take him with them. On the way she learns that Wolfgang has committed suicide out of fear of the police. After this we see that Natasha meets her family after 3096 days, that is after 8 years, and became very happy. And with this, movie ends. I hope that you enjoy this video. If you want to make sure you never miss a new upload, be sure to subscribe to the channel Mr. Explainer, turn on notifications and click the bell icon. You'll get a notification whenever I upload a new video like this.